I'm the Legacy Flight Museum manager, and I became involved here in 2006 when the museum opened. The museum was started by a couple of aircraft enthusiasts that have a large warbird collection, and they wanted to share it with the public and honor veterans at the same time. And as an aviation nut, I got interested in it and started volunteering here and kind of worked my way up the ladders and eventually ended up managing the museum. This week is our air show, so I'm pretty much putting in full time all week. I took vacation from work to manage the air show process pretty much full time. In a few minutes here, I'm going to be going up in the air in one of these airplanes, and that is totally totally fun and relaxation, and it's a great getaway from work. But didn't really start flying warbirds and these aircraft here until 2006 when I got involved with the museum. My best flight, of course, has been in a Mustang. I've been up 8 or 9 times in Old Yeller, which is a P-51D Mustang, and in the back seat, of course. John Bagley is the pilot, and he's an exceptional pilot here. We really enjoy flying with John. And probably one of the 01 Bird Dogs was the first plane I think I went up in here. That's an observation plane that was used a lot in Vietnam. It has a stick in the back so that the backseater can get a little stick time with it. And the reward is twofold. You know what? There's a personal aspect when you get to go up in a Mustang and experience the thrill of flight in a true aerobatic warbird. But another big part of it is the thrill of honoring others. When we get veterans in here, especially veterans who've served in the air war, the World War II, Korea, Vietnam, honoring them for their service and seeing their reaction to seeing the warbirds that they were familiar with when they were actively involved in the service is quite a thrill. Honoring others, I would say, is the biggest thrill, and that was one of the main purposes of this museum, is to honor veterans and to honor those that flew these warbirds in combat. I'd like the students to come out and see living history here. None of our airplanes are static. They all fly. We put in a lot of time working on them, keeping them airworthy. Our docents here at the museum can tell you their history, what they did during the war, how they served our country. And to us, it's an honor to the veterans who flew them to continue exhibiting them and to teach students and the general public about them. A lot of these airplanes here were built before a lot of the people that visit the museum were even born. And it's a real experience to educate people. So I guess that's my biggest message. Come out to the museum and get a tour.